Hey YouTube, KB Coolers here, and I am back playing some Stormfront 1944. I did a poll on my Twitter account, and I only had one person vote in the poll, and this was what they voted to see more videos of. If you have not added me to your Twitter, please do. I will link my name in the description of this video. But it is KB_coolers. So if you would add me there, you get a little more information. I do polls about what you'd like to see on the channel, different opinions on some other stuff, and you will also get notifications there when I release new videos. But basically, this was the game that everybody wanted to see a little more of. So I've done a little thing talking about base building, tactics, and some about the how to defend your way stations. And in this one, I'm really not going to do too much talking. We're just going to work on clearing some of the map. I am level 16. I used a whole bunch of my gems to kind of quickly upgrade a lot of stuff, just because I'm finding it, I'm getting to the point now where we're starting to work in towards the mid-game aspect of it, where things start to slow down. This is where, people kind of get stuck and start to get fed up. And, if you're not going to spend some money on it to get gems to speed stuff up, this is where, most upgrades take half a day. I see this one here still has 3 hours and 52 minutes to go. I believe it was around a 5-hour upgrade. But things will only start to get longer. I used a bunch of gems just because they give you a pretty good amount. And, but I figured, just since people wanted to see a little more of it, and I really haven't been too diligent on clearing the map of all the, of a lot of my, a lot of the other players and of the, the enemy. I've kind of been full on resources, so it's not a big thing. I still own both. My way station up there is a level 15, and my one down here to the south, which is a 25. This one's been taken a few times. I really wish they'd be taken a few more times so they could be upgraded some more. Offense is really overpowered compared to defense in this game, and you will take casualties, but you can pretty much take them back, no problem. It's just a matter of waiting for your casualty replenishment. So for right now, I think we will just pick through. We will start at the lower levels and build up to the higher levels, so we'll see what is around. There's a level 9 player down there. I don't so much like to bother the players, because I don't like to take stuff from lower players. I like to stay more on my level. Unfortunately, there are not many around my level. There is a 13 over there, but most of them are 9. There's a 15. He might be somebody to try and take on, but if we don't clear them, we don't get new ones, so we may have to go in and do that. But for right now, we'll hit some of these level 9s around. So it's just going to be probably around a half an hour, maybe closer to an hour of just some gameplay. So sit back and enjoy. I will probably use my gems to speed up some of the casualty replenishment if I have to, but most of the time you won't need to. Just enjoy. We're pretty much just going to go in and attack. I'm not too worried about looking at it. We can pretty much overpower just about everything. We're going to pick a side to go for. We're going to drop our bombs. We're going to go from the other side. I just wanted to knock out the ones on that side there. Alright. And drop our armored vehicles in, followed by... Oh, I actually didn't see that base part back there, but that's okay. We will finish that off quickly, and we'll have the base down in no time. Looks like we might lose a, and we did. We actually lost one because I wasn't paying attention up there. But that's okay. It's not a big deal. We will just replace it real quick. I don't normally like to take casualties. I should have been quicker with that heal, but it is what it is. Don't be afraid of replenishment. They really don't take too long. You're going to make plenty of the gold back. We'll just speed it up for right now. Let's work on here. We'll do this level 10 and then a 14. Let's take it. Let's do it the right way. Let's scout so we get a good visual of what we're doing. Overconfidence, but it's not that you know, it's going to be that big of a problem with it. It's just you know, you get in and then you don't want to take too many casualties. It's not that you're not going to win. It's just you don't want to take a bunch of casualties. I think what we're going to do is we're going to knock out the men in the tower, and then we will rush with our armored infantry or armored vehicles right up at that that bit right there, and then work our way through. All right. Should be a nice one there, and if we can get a good drop. Nope, I missed it. It took out 3 of them. Oh, we still have one more, so we can actually finish that off, or we can we'll see. We'll get him right there. There we go. So he's finished off. This will be an easy deployment. I'm going to deploy right up the side. We're going to stay away from the landmines if at all possible. We'll bring everybody right in behind. And then those kind of spread out. We'll be ready with the heal boxes if needed. We wanted to move up before here. We'll use our target to target back there. We'll drop a heal in here just in case they didn't get anything off. So we're plenty fine. Take it all down. Yeah, make sure you use your stuff. You get it back anyway. It doesn't cost you anything. So still trying to get over being sick. It's been over a week and it's just kind of stuck with me. Voice is about gone, but yeah, you can also make sure that you if you're in an alliance, make sure you help people out so that they help you out. And let's take a look at this next one. We'll scout it out first. This is a level 14. This is going to be closer to our level, so I'm expecting to maybe take some casualties here, but I don't suppose it'll be too bad. Most of the time they spread out to the point where it's not so much to worry. We're going to go straight for this side. We're going to drop the cannon there on the left because that is of our greatest concern to our armored vehicles. So we'll drop in an attack. If we can get some good hits with the bomb, take it out of there, maybe we can get a chance to knock a little more damage down somewhere else. So we'll go right there. We'll drop it in. No, we're not going to quite do that. Could probably use the 2 to go other places, but we'll knock it out. I don't want to get it with a good shot on there and see that was all we're going to get. Okay, we took that out, so let's just, for right now, we'll take a shot right here. That's halfway out. Alright, we're going to drop everything down the left side. I'm going to let them get started, bring in my other 2. Bring in my troops. They're going to hit here. Hopefully we'll get some stuff down quickly before we take too much damage from there. I'm hopefully going to be able to drop a heal in here. I think we're going to be okay. we're going to protect this one here while they're taking it down. Didn't need to, but it's alright. That's the thing, you want to protect the ones that do split off. They're not always going to go in the right direction that you hope, but it's important to just pay attention, because we didn't want to lose anything needlessly there when we were so close to victory. Alright, so Central Poland is all cleared. Let's continue. We'll work our way around. We'll go up here and we'll take a look at this base here, and then we'll hit that player base right below it. Alright, as we look over the base, the things I'm really worried about, depending on what that camp will spawn, I'm kind of worried about that. I'm not so much. I think we can kind of work our way at the left side. Other than that, if we don't take out the tower, though, we will kind of get drawn in to the fight there. So we'll take out the tower, and then we'll work our way up the left and then in. This is where we're going to... Your deployment is the most important thing here. Where you deploy out. Well, that was kind of a missed shot, but maybe we can take this out in 2. That will be great, because if we can take out this other one, we'll be good to go right up the left. There we go. It looks like a pretty good hit. Only took out 2, but we have one more. Let's drop it in the front, take those 2 out, and now we should be pretty much clear to just drop up the left side. We'll bring in, and then lastly, I like to give them a little bit of space. It allows my armored units to do a little bit first, get this camp down. Problem is, I don't want them walking too close to that. I think we'll be okay. The problem here is they've opened, now they've gotten too close. That's why I don't like to take them. They are basically a free unit. I can lose a couple of them. I really don't like using them much, because it's every so many days. You can replenish them as it comes around. I really should, but I don't have a whole lot of just, of manpower. I can put them out there as a screen to kind of soak up some damage from my other units. We can look to replenish them, because they are due now. They don't cost next to anything. It's 60 gold to replenish them. We'll work on replenishing them just as we go. Let's get in, and we will take on this player here. I always scout player bases just to see, because I have ran into some interesting ones. Other ones are ones that people basically are dead bases. They haven't played, and they're just kind of sitting there. So you can always tell kind of ones where people are actively working on them. From what I see with this one, we're basically just going to want to avoid that setup of 6 mines that are right there. That part's still under working. So we'll just drop a few bombs and then work in from the far left and work our way in. That tower is not going to be a problem because they're working on it. Let's hit this front tower. And actually, I think I'm going to focus. Yeah, I'm going to focus in on that tower. I was debating going all the way back, but I think we won't need to deal with that at this point. We can carpet bomb the area, but we're only going to get 2 of them. Actually, I'll show you how it works. We'll pick the carpet bombing. We'll pick right in there. It drops it on the whole area. I don't know exactly how much damage that it did do, but now we can kind of just drop it in. That should be all 4. That's a good shot there. I think I misclicked that a little bit. Yep, I only got 1 guy on that one, and that's going to be what we have to deal with. So let's prepare. Let's drop it out here on the left. Drop all 4 of them together. Behind them, we will bring in... We're going to bring in some manpower, and then finally our special unit. We're going to have to work our targets here. I want to work up. I don't want them to get sucked into everything down there. Once that's out of the way, we'll just let them kind of free for all. We did take a few damage. Let's drop some heals in here. This player base is actually pretty good. It's going to do me quite a bit of damage. I want to drop another heal in there. We want to keep the we want to keep everybody alive if possible. Drop a heal. Here's the problem: is we got it defeated before they hit the those landmines. That's the key when you have a lot of men, is keeping them under control. It's very tough. We were able to, because of the way we worked around, we were able to sweep through. We didn't take any casualties. Make sure you use your heal kits on your most valuable units, which for me is the armored vehicles. I like for them to take as much of the heat as possible. So as you can see, that player base was considerably better defended than the NPC bases. We are now up to full strength. We can claim. We can claim 3 gems, 300 oil. We're full on lumber. Might as well just take the gems. Let's head. We'll head all the way up. We got a level 12 up here. Let's scout it out. Always scout. Always scout. If there's anybody that watches the channel that does play this game, let me know what you think. How do you take on your... This year, I think I'm actually going to... I really need to take that cannon out from the back, but I think what I'm going to do is take the men up front. I'm not so much worried about. We can handle them. It's that second line. They can hit multiple units, so that's what you need to focus on first. I don't need a lot of my men being gunned down quickly. The armored vehicles can pretty much handle it, and this will be more of a spread out. So we're going to kind of try and drop it right on in there. Yeah, it looks like they're going to take 3. I may just damage both of them, not totally knock them out, just so they're considerably quicker. It looks like that was all we're going to get. Okay, so the plan is this is going to be a 3-pronged attack here. We're going to kind of come at it and let it converge. Drop them out. I'm going to reinforce from the center. Reinforce. Reinforce. Now just wait. Pay attention to who's going to start to take damage first. Drop your heals where they can be best used. This is where, we're really going to need to take care of it. And we did. We got out there with only 1 shot. Everything else is quick. I'm not even using my special unit for the flamethrowers. It's just not necessarily needed. 1 casualty, easily replenished. And that's the best thing about that group. They are an alliance, not an alliance, but the additional resources, they change day to day. So if you don't like what you have, you can always switch out. I try and keep the larger numbers cheap, easy, and they absorb fire. That's the key. Alright, we will head down. I may try the base defense. This is actually quite a bit higher level than me, and I normally get destroyed. Actually, it looks like on our way over there we did miss this one here, so we will scout this base out. Let's see what we got. Alright, lots and lots of landmines. We're going to drive our armored vehicles right on through there. We're going to attack right there. We'll just let the armored vehicles drive through the landmines and then heal them on the way out. I may not even drop my large number of troops. I may focus on let's see how quick we can get this out of here. If we can do it with 2, it'd be nice. It doesn't look like, it looks like we're going to need 3, yeah. And then, so out of the way, we do have 1 available. Hopefully we can get a good hit. As they're marching, I like to wait for them to start moving. Click. There we go. We got a decent, knocked out 3 of them. So now what we're going to do is we're going to line our men up. We're going to let them drive straight through. Let the landmines spread out. Drop the troops in behind them. Heal when you have to. But now at this point you can see everything's down. Healing's taken care of. The landmines don't do next to anything for the armored vehicles, so let them drive through them. They will wipe out your infantry, so you know, make sure that your infantry is not the ones walking through the landmines. We had a good one there. Let's do a couple more, and we will try a base defense. I'm normally wiped out 100%, but we can give it a try, see if you'll see exactly what they bring at you. So it's kind of iffy why they do it the way they do it, but you know. Alright, we have no landmines to deal with in this base. We are going to have that artillery piece in the back. I think I'm going to focus the artillery piece and then let our guys take out everything on the front. So, actually no, we're going to take out that bunker first. If we can get a good hit on the bunker. It's going to take 3. Maybe we can, maybe with a good, hopefully we can, no, we couldn't drop all 4, but not too bad. I kind of want this to be a little spread out. We want, everybody's going to pretty much go up that way. And we can drop them down. Maybe they can come in on the bottom. I was kind of worried about this. Everybody is spread out. We are going to lose one of our unless I can get a heal in. I could not get the heal in time. Everybody's spread out. We did lose a armored vehicle. That's kind of what I was worried about from that cannon up there. But we're not going to need them for the time being. We can make do. Don't be afraid to take casualties. The game is really, I mean, you're making well more than that just in your attack. So go ahead and replenish. It's a time factor, if anything. You can see, look at the amount of gold that we can pick up. I'm not so worried about the medals, about getting extra, the characters that you can get with the medals, the cards. I like to just try and advance the base as quick as possible. So we'll go ahead and claim that. The gold is what you're really going to need for, to take care of the base. Let's try a base defense. I expect to be zeroed out here. Because if you look at here, there's 2 things that are available, I think, right now at this point. You have that D20 plant, which I will get in and show you that. But first, I will show you and see how our base defense can hold up. Let's see how we do. It shows you what they're going to attack with. All level 6 and 7 stuff. We might be okay. Let's see what the guy. Oh, this is how other people have done with it. we can see. Let's see how we do just in the defense here. It's going to cost us 700. Not a big deal. If it's like they normally do, they drop a whole ton of guys and they bring in their long range from behind. The problem I have is I have nothing really to combat all the ranged. You'll see the amount that's dropped here. It's pretty high. Now comes the long range stuff. Once they get through, I'm just to a point where there's just nothing I can do, but we're doing a significant more damage than I normally do. But as they start to work their way in, I just don't have a whole lot that can compete with all that firepower that they have in the back there. Is just going to overwhelm me. And our base is going to go down. Well, it is considerably better than normal, but that just shows you how we gained nothing. We killed 19 guys. Myself trying to take on that base with what we currently have would have got wrecked. With these encounters that they have, you know, you can see we could go in and we could watch some of the other ones and see exactly how they defend, which we actually can do. But first, I'm going to show you what this is. This is a level 90, so this will let you give you an idea of what a level 90 base could look like. And we're not going to do anything but scout this because, as you'll see, the whole map will be slapped full of defenses. That right there is pretty ridiculous. I mean, just take a look at that. You know, you're coming into a whole lot of hurt. But that's what you get at higher levels right there. And we're not going to attack at all there. See, I'm not sure if I remember correctly how we can even... Yeah, I can go right back to the map. That's what it was. Sorry, we'll move that back down. But that gives you an idea of the possibilities that are out there. But right now, you know, we're kind of just working our way through. We're not quite even be able to handle the number one defense. We have a long way to go as far as leveling up. There are quite a few higher level players in this, but really from what I found is most are around that level 9, 10 area. We will do a few more battles here, and then I think we will wrap this video up for the day. But I'll do a few more. We'll scout them out and we'll talk through them, how I look at them. If you, like I said, if you play the game and you do something different, any other tips, tricks for this game, let me know. But overall, you know, I really do enjoy the game. This is going to be a split attack. We're going to go right to the outside of each one of those. We're going to destroy the mortar in the back. I mean, if you find something that you found that really works for you, a setup that works well, and you'd like to share, I'd love to hear what you got to say. Love to see some videos that you might have posted on it, and if we can maybe get a good... Now, I could zoom in, but to try and get a better... But I think normally, unless you're right on the flag, which we actually happen to be close enough there, we were able to drop all that. So we're going to drop way up here. We'll drop 2, and then we'll drop 1 down the bottom. We're going to bring our guys way down the bottom. everybody else coming in from the top. They should have enough taken out that we will avoid. Drop some healing. And there you go. Avoid the landmines if at all possible. No casualties. Just another quick battle. I hope maybe there'll be some higher level players available coming soon to go up against. My base has not been attacked. I don't believe I got a notification for quite a while. But it looks like a way station. Let's see what this was. We repelled an attacker. Does this have a replay? Sorry, we can't watch it. So we did have somebody try. I think 2 days ago it said. So let's bring it back up. Yeah, it won't let me see. I guess I have to be sooner about the replay. But yeah, it's been 2 days since anybody tried, and I haven't had anybody destroy my base in a very long time. Just for a last bit for this video, we'll take on this level 13. This right now is the closest in to our level that we've seen. So we'll scout him out. We'll see what he has available. Alright, this looks to be a little more decent layout. I am going to go after... I'm actually going to run it right up the center and let everybody spread out and do some damage. So I'm going to try and hit these... I think we might go straight at that tower right at the front. I'm a little worried about that artillery in the back. We'll actually probably go for that artillery. They seem to do the most damage on... Okay, we will take that out. I don't want that firing on. And then we'll probably... Yep, there we go. Can drop one out right there. We're going to spread out. There, there, and there. Drop our troops in the middle. 2 outside. Don't worry about them. Let them spread out. Looks like we're going to take some losses of a couple of vehicles in the center. We just need enough to hang on to block the landmines. We are going to take a little bit of damage. Let's drop some healing. Like I said, player bases, expect to take some damage. You're going to. It's just part of it. Drop your healing in as you need it. But overall, I think we did pretty good. It looks like we lost 1, maybe 2 troops. Yep, 1 flamethrower troop and 1 vehicle. Not bad considering. You'll see the amount of resources that were gained from that right there, considering what it's going to take to replenish, is literally next to nothing. You know, it's going to be 1,200 to replenish, and, you know, we got triple that in the resources that we taken out. So I'm going to make that the end of the video. As you can see, we cleared the whole north side of the map. We got upgraded a little bit. We are working our way towards 17, and when we hit level 17, There will be an upgrade to the main base, which will be nice. It'll open up some more defenses. It will open up some more troop types. I really do need to just focus on leveling up troops, because I can get some different things at some higher levels. But we need to be level 17 to bring the command center up one more. You'll see it offers some new stuff, and we'll see that's we'll get a tank. So, hey, I'd love to try it. I'm a big armored vehicle person, so adding in, basically getting rid of some of the troops and adding in some tanks. The only thing that, hurts that idea is when they have a lot of the heavy artillery that can really do some damage there. But that right there is what the plan is. As requested, here is some, there was some good Stormfront battle replay, not replays, battle plays, and we tried to get that replay. Maybe if I get somebody to attack my base, I can get a replay or two up. It's just I haven't had many people attack it. I had it destroyed one time earlier, but since then, not really. I don't know if that's that there aren't people really in my level area. I'm higher than a lot of the people that I'm around, or maybe it's I got a good base set up. Maybe I do something well as far as setting up the base. I hope so. I try and think about it as best as possible when doing it. But I thank you all for watching. If you enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like what I do on the channel, please feel free to subscribe. And I'd love to be able to get a few more views. I'd love to be able to get some more people on Twitter. So remember, it is KB_coolers. If you would like to, get in touch with me there, that is the best way. I will continue to do more videos of this type. If there is a mobile game that you would like to see, please let me know. Twitter is the place to do it. If you'd like to leave any comments on any of my other videos, say, hey, I'd like to see this, please do. I will see what I can do. If it is a game that is playable by my phone, some of the brand new ones are a bit slow. I have some lag issues. I don't have the best phone in the world, so that is why. But I will do the best I can. If it's something, if it's a site that that you can get on, make some extra cash that I don't know about, preferably if it pays out to PayPal, let me know. And as always, thank you and have a good day.